Hello there, my Aries collective. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Oh my goodness, Aries, what's up with you? Ownership vibes. You acknowledge your misdeeds and accomplishments alike and learn to love them all as lessons. Forgiveness. You are now able to activate the power of love in order to release past hurts. Ooh. And you notice you're kind of like vibing here. So what's your favorite astrologer? Aries. Ooh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Those of you with work vibes, you always pull interesting work energy. This could be an interesting vibe for you. The Five of Pentacles there at the Seven of Swords. Ooh. Oh, you're pulling Virgo vibes. You're pulling Virgo vibes. You don't trust nobody and nobody trusts you. Because there's that Seven of Swords energy. Oh, Seven of Swords there at the Five of Pentacles. There's the Seven of Wands, there's the Four of Cups, there's the Four of Wands, and there's the Page of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, the World vibe, the Eight of Swords, the Magician energy. They're with the Fool vibes. They're with the Pisces energy. Oh, they're at the Six of Pentacles and the Chariot vibes. Uh-oh. Oh, Aries, Aries, Aries. Why are you pulling Virgo vibes? Four of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Ten of Pentacles. They're with the Virgo vibes. Uh-oh. You don't trust nobody and nobody trusts you, and there's good reason for that. What's this fucking energy you have going on here? They're with the Seven of Swords. Definitely an unlucky in love type vibe here, so trust that it's not a romantic option or a romantic opportunity. Ace of Pentacles, Temperance Angel, the Ace of Swords, the King of Cups, the Judgment vibe, there to the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the Tower of Vibes. Oi. That Virgo energy is given more Aries, Leo, Sagittarius vibes than what it is Virgo. Queen of Cups, the Leo, the Three of Cups, to the Five of Wands, to the Knight of Pentacles, to the Empress, to the Knight of Cups. Ooh. Not a lucky in love type energy here with you. This is pulling a family dynamic. A family dynamic and a work vibe with you. Really? What are you doing? If you're not prioritizing your healing, you need to. You need to. The hero of your cosmic journey is you. You cannot pour from an empty cup. 35, the Leo vibes. Fulfill your destiny as a cosmic change maker. 15 vibes. Capricorn energy. 11, each evolutionary turn requires you to give up who you think you are. Ooh, avoiding the maelstrom. Lord have mercy. Those of you happy single, or those of you that's just prioritizing yourself, this is like avoid a shitty work vibe. Avoid a shitty work vibe. Name your higher self. 35. You keep pulling Leo energy here. Ooh. The Leo is kind of in the Virgo vibe. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius showing up in that Virgo energy. Oh, wow. King of Pentacles brings the sort of King of Pentacles is King of Pain. King of Pentacles is King of Pain. Oh, hey, Aries. I mean, for fuck's sake, really? There is no happily ever after. There is like no happily ever after on this. Satisfaction. You let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. Ooh. Counterbalancing that with the Sagittarius energy. Lord have mercy. What's your favorite astrologer? You got a lot going on here astrologically that's interesting. Those of you with regard to like work options or work opportunities, you got the Emperor and you got the Empress here. But I don't feel like that's necessarily your vibe. Those of you in relationships or partnerships, or those of you those relationships or partnerships aren't quite working out, you avoid the water sign sort of maelstrom energy here. So, ooh, don't let your emotions overwhelm you. That balance comes in as long as you're focused on yourself. As long as you're focused on yourself. Interesting with the Sagittarius vibes with you. All right, what's the song? I can't get no satisfaction. Oh. You've got to know when to hold on. Know when to fold on. Know when to walk away. Know when to run. Ooh, that's that King of Pentacle energy. This is more of a player vibe as well. Aye. So don't get stuck in a tug of war between that Emperor and that Empress energy here. Whether that's a work situation with you or a family dynamic, or some of you with regard to the some of you a lot of shitty relationships or partnerships that aren't working out. Oh, look, the Queen of Pentacles, Four of Swords, the World there with the Eight of Swords. The King and Queen of Pentacles are the King and Queen of Pain. But they're also given like the Emperor and the Empress vibe here. Aye, for fuck's sake. Go out there and create your own options and create your own opportunities. This is you getting single, staying single, and prioritizing yourself. You're embodying that Sagittarius energy, which is you're just focusing on yourself. The Leo energy with you is the Virgo vibe. And you're pulling the Virgo energy. If you don't trust nobody, nobody fucking trusts you as well. So, ooh. You're pulling a Vita vibes. Dice are rolling, the knives are out. Would-be presidents are all around. Ooh. Don't be stuck in that tug of war. Ooh. Don't be somebody's side piece as well. Don't be someone's side piece as well. Another suitcase in another hall. Take your picture off another wall. Ooh, Aries. Ooh, Aries. Respect. You value everyone's unique perspective on the path to love. Ooh, self-respect. You're pulling Leo energy. Lord have mercy. There's I can't get no satisfaction. There's a respect energy with you. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius are showing up in the Virgo vibe, though. So what's your favorite astrologer? That's kind of like the eclipsing energy, especially going into retrograde. Oh, especially going into retrograde. You need to be happy on your own, happy kind of prioritizing your own options, your own opportunities. Don't get stuck between the Emperor and the Empress and the King and Queen of Pentacles. So You could have a weird work situation going on right now, or some weird kind of family dynamic going on right now. The Emperor and the Empress are at odds with each other, and the Emperor and the Empress are the King and Queen of Pentacles. They're both unhappy. They're both unhappy. The King and Queen of Pentacles are the King and Queen of Pain. Some of you mindful of that emotional maelstrom energy. So I don't know if you got Scorpio rising or Scorpio moon, or those of you paying attention. Paying attention. Okay, there's the Ten of Swords. There's the Ace of Cups. And there's the Libra energy. And there's the High Priestess vibe. This is a really good work vibe with you. High Priestess is giving HR vibes. This is an interesting balancing energy as well. Those of you trusting, like, you're avoiding the maelstrom energy there. So you're paying attention to the astrology. You're paying attention to all that sort of emotional energy. So maybe you're paying attention to Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces in your astrology. What that means to you. But the Virgo energy is the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius vibe with you. Hey, don't be tempted. Some of you that struggle between that Emperor and that Empress vibe. Who's kind of manipulating who in this? And then you got the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles as well. So, ooh, there's something shady up. There's someone isn't single or mindful of the manipulation energy here. You need to make sure that you're prioritizing yourself. You're not coming across as being messy or high maintenance. Oh, seriously, Aries. There's the Lover's vibe. Nine of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, the Page of Swords. There to the Three of Swords energy. Six of Wands to the Ten of Wands. There at the Wheel of Fortune. Oh. Who's the Crosswatcher with you? Crosswatcher is the Emperor, the Empress vibe. The King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. But those relationships or partnerships aren't quite working out. Prioritizing yourself here. That Nine of Cups, Three of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles. Creating your own options and your own opportunities. Fucking off and going and being happy there with the Sun vibes. Lord have mercy. Those of you with messy work vibes, those of you with, I don't know, whatever the hell the dynamics are. The Emperor and the Empress are at odds with each other. The King, Queen of Pentacles are kind of like the pawns that the Emperor and the Empress use to sort of manipulate the vibes. But the King and Queen of Pentacles are King and Queen of Pain. And then the Emperor and the Empress vibe. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck in that sort of energy of undecidedness. If you're not prioritizing yourself, you need to. You need to. You got way too much of a group dynamic. So the Emperor, the Empress, the King and Queen of Pentacles aren't happy that you're getting like this option or this opportunity. It's a damn good work vibe. So focus on the priorities with you. Not so much the emotional connections. And I don't know that this is love or friendship vibes with you. Five of Swords, the Two of Cups, to the Three of Wands, to the Two of Swords, to the Two of Wands, to the Seven of Cups. Be mindful of the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Maelstrom energy. That usually shows up more for Scorpio. So, hey. Nine of Swords, the Nine of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the King of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Hanged One vibe, the Eight of Cups, to the Page of Cups, to the Six of Swords, to the Eight of Wands, to the Ten of Cups, to the Hierophant, the Queen of Swords, the Aquarius Star, Two of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles. High Priestess is giving HR vibes. That's why it feels like this is a work dynamic with you, or trouble in the workplace vibe. The Emperor, the Empress. So you got two sort of energies there. I feel like you're almost stuck. So don't be going back and forth between that Emperor and that Empress vibe. And then the King and Queen of Pentacles are just the pawns in the Emperor, the Empress's game playing vibes. If you know chess, it's kind of like that vibe. Don't expect to find happiness until you do the healing that you need to do. So prioritizing the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces vibe, but not being overwhelmed by it. That's the whole point. What's your favorite astrologer? I feel like the astrology with you is interesting. The Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is showing up in the Virgo vibe, though. So I don't know if you got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Moon, Rising, Venus. The Emperor and the Empress aren't happy, though. Neither is the Queen of Pentacles or the King of Pentacles. Oy, Aries, Aries, Aries. This feels like a work vibe or some sort of fucked up family dynamic. Take what's yours and leave what's not. Take what's yours and leave what's not. You're pulling a lot of Leo, Sagittarius vibes. Which is, avoid the temptation energy. Avoid the temptation energy with you. There is a game playing vibe on this. But the Emperor and the Empress are the ones. And then the King and Queen of Pentacles. So it's like you got the Emperor, the Empress is playing chess. And then the Emperor and the King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles are playing checkers. So something isn't quite working out. I think you're going to find yourself single. The Gemini energy feels like you're single. Or those of you choosing to stay single. Mindful of the work vibes with you. High Priestess is giving HR vibes, or some of you pay attention to the astrology of something. You're not high maintenance. You're not high maintenance, though. That's what makes the difference here. That's what makes the difference here. Hey, for fuck's sake. Definitely a no X energy with you. Oh, Aries, Aries, Aries. Anything else for Aries? Anything else for Aries? Some of you mindful of those job options or those job opportunities. There's a weird fucking dynamic going on there. Hey, the Four of Wands. The Ace of Cups, the Libra vibe, the Wheel of Fortune, the Five of Swords, the Six of Swords, the Three of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles. There's the Leo. There's the Page of Cups. There's the Eight of Cups. The Hangman vibe there with the Ace of Wands. There with the King of Swords. To the Knight of Wands. To the Scorpio vibe. There to the Five of Cups. There to the King of Wands. Page of Wands. The Capricorn vibe. There to the Nine of Pentacles. Self-produce, self-publish. Two of Pentacles there to the Aquarius vibe. So you almost have a choice between two. Some of you, it's almost like a choice between four. Because the King of Pentacles, is working with the Emperor energy, and the Queen of Pentacles is working with the Empress vibe. So it's almost like two separate options, two separate opportunities, but they're coming from the same sort of energy. And then there's you, Capricorn energy, self-produced, self-published. Don't complicate already complicated relationships or partnerships. And those of you with the fucked up family dynamic. This is those that's in relationships or partnerships, but they're not really. It's kind of for show. So the Emperor does his thing, the Empress does her thing, and then they got their the King and Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, damn Aries. Prioritizing yourself and paying very close attention to the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces vibe with you. So now isn't the time to date. Now's the time to prioritize yourself. Really good work vibes. Maybe not so, definitely not so good dating energy. And don't be somebody's side piece as well. But that's given like the chess vibes. That's given the chess vibes. But the King and Queen of Pentacles aren't playing the same game as the Emperor, the Empress vibe. So that's kind of mindful of the King and Queen of Pentacles. They bring they're the King of Pain. The King of Pain and the Queen of Pain. And then you got the Emperor and the Empress. There's a complexity here, but you don't need to be that complex. Capricorn energy, self-produced, self-published, and just keep prioritizing yourself here. Over the Aquarius, you got the Queen of Swords, there's the Hierophant, there's the Ten of Cups, there's the Eight of Wands. King of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, there's the Ten of Swords. King of Pentacles is King of Pain. The King and Queen of Pentacles are the King and Queen of Pain. For a lot of you, it's an X energy. Work, love, life vibes on that. Peace, love, and light. Aries. I was going to say Aquarius. So maybe Aquarius rising, Aquarius moon, or pay attention to what Aquarius is doing in your astrology here, Aries. There's a lot of fucked up group dynamics here. So take what's yours and leave what's not. Avoid that Emperor and that Empress sort of tug-of-war energy. Fuck off and go do your own thing. Create your own options. Create your own opportunities. And King and Queen of Pentacles are the King and Queen of Pain.